Hello, hello, hello. Getting everything started. Oh shit. Whoops. I'm getting everything situated. I've been doing some other stuff, so you guys can check out the briefing while I do this. You can see Snake kind of butt booty naked.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
Right.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's a real nuclear warhead, shouldn't they issue a COG?
Not yet. The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation.
Yeah, he do.
After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
DIA? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Oh, who's the one that was assigned?
We need backup from a specialist.
Okay.
I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko.
A pleasure to
She'll be
work with
providing
you,
me
Solid
backup by
Snake.
Kodak.
A female analyst?
She's
Don't
built
be
up an
sexist.
impressive record as an advisor for the nuclear emergency search team. Contact her if you have
Hey,
any
what up, man?
questions. She's
I'm
also
doing
an
well.
expert on high-tech
She's taking a
weapons.
nap right now.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
No. I don't want any Twitch stuff. My friend is working on it.
Colonel,
Leave me
you're
alone.
retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
No.
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else. I guess even though I'm getting a little old, I still love to be in the field.
Yeah, okay.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar. Tell me the real reason.
Okay, Snake. Sorry. I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Who that is?
Who is it?
My niece.
She's still dealing with the strep? Let's watch this on Meryl, and then we'll,
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt.
Mm-hmm.
And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl.
Oh, she's not.
He died in the Gulf War. Since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive, Colonel. That's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your
Oh,
friend.
that sucks.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake.
And Becca's got, like,
Save my niece, Meryl.
really bad,
All right,
disorientation
but I have two
right now.
conditions.
Name them.
One, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And two, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Well, hopefully they'll both be back at it more sooner than later. Say, I'm gonna have Becca do some more walking exercises tomorrow. Oh, shit. I was so, excuse me, caught up in doing everything else. I forgot to do my normal thing. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to finish Metal Gear Integral today, and then probably later tonight. I believe in you. Let's see. We're going to finish Integral tonight, and then I'm going to take a break and probably watch a Christmas movie with Becca, and then depending on the time, I might be back to play some Mirage. But I'm definitely playing Mirage tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to be rainy and gross here, so I'm just going to play video games most of the day. Shout out to my 5 patrons. One of them is already here with us. That would be Becca, Clint, Daniel, Jacob, Wesley. Thank you. Merch store, link in the description if you're interested. Here we go. Check this out. Alright, so you know I'm fighting Sniper Wolf, right? If this was real life, I could go ahead and get her now.
Snake, are you okay? Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No.
No, there were only 5. So, this isn't stealth camouflage then. What are you talking about? Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard. It's her! Wolf? Sniper Wolf? Yes, it's her. It's definitely her. Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
He's smiling.
No, I'm not. So then what is it? Snake, please don't kill her. Are you insane? Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her. Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf,
remember, did I
no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
Wes, I'm gonna send you something.
See, women naturally
Don't
make
feel
better
obligated to
soldiers.
watch it,
Wolf, don't do this.
but I just want to bring it to your attention, okay?
I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper.
I forgot to send it to you earlier when I got it.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear.
Straight from my
Do you
gun
know what that is?
to your heart.
It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake,
Quiet.
no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men.
You men are
So
so
weak.
weak. You can never finish what you start.
Ooh, is that a dig at sex?
It's Sniper Wolf. You can only shoot at her with your
No, I can use a
PS1.
Nikita.
Snake, Wolf is hiding somewhere in that snowfield. First, you'll have to find out where she is.
She should come out of hiding briefly to shoot at you.
Yeah.
Sniper Wolf. It is pretty unusual for a sniper to announce their presence before they shoot. She must have a real thing for you. Anyway, I do not think it is going to be as easy as before.
It might be.
Otacon, where can I find ammo for the PSG-1? I can't tell you.
Seriously, dude? I'm gonna die.
The scope of a sniper rifle is extremely powerful.
Yeah?
On the other hand, it's got a very narrow field of vision. If you're searching for your enemy's position, it'd be better to use your binoculars.
Dun, dun. have some fun. Or try to. She might shoot me. Yep. There she is. She's gonna hit me. I would probably call it wolf snake. Wolf snake. That sounds a little bit more badass to me, but that's just me. I heard her. There she is. You're mine now. Did she come? Did she do it? She did a fake out. Let's see. Damn it. Let's see. I'm almost out of diazepam. What's funny is Liquid calls it CQB in this one, and it just, close quarters battle. As much as I like this battle, like, this has always been one of my favorite fights. I was gonna say the one against Quiet is so intense. I should really replay 5. You bitch! Hurry up! I see you! Ah! Yay. Get good. Right? Ain't that some shit? No. Oh, so I still have to shoot her in the face. That's a bummer. Let's say this part is always sad. Especially because she's lung shot. Oh, Wes,
Waited for this moment.
I know it might be a little early,
I'm
But
a sniper.
have you gotten confirmation
Waiting
on
is my
shipment
job.
for your shirt?
Never moving a muscle. Concentrating.
Sure, it was the the hitbox.
I'm long shot. You cannot save
It was
me.
definitely because of the hitbox.
Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life.
Live my life. Hey!
Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery.
Mm-hmm.
But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Big boss.
Saladin. You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer.
Okay, cool.
I watched the brutality.
Just as a heads up,
The
it could
stupidity
take a little
of
bit.
mankind through the scope of my rifle.
What's this?
I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world.
Alert.
I have shamed myself.
Oh, that's my shirt.
I am
Just
no
a heads
longer
up,
the wolf
it
I was born to be.
it could take a little while
In the name of vengeance.
for everything to get done. Like, for example, I ordered some stuff.
Now I am nothing more.
Where's it
than a
at?
dog.
Let me tell you the exact date. I ordered some stuff for my myself and also as a Christmas
Not like
gift to Becca
dogs.
because she wanted some of it. And
You pick.
where's it
The
at?
word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aluts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries
Where's
like
it
us
at?
dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some
Is
place or
it
another.
here?
But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're
Track
no
order.
dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Oh, here we go. Sorry. I ordered mine
Spared
November
Ralph's life.
29th, and it shipped today.
She was never my
So
real
with the
type.
holidays and everything, it could take a little bit.
Sport.
Rest easy.
Give them at least a week.
You'll die as the proud
If you don't
wolf
hear anything,
are.
just reach out to support with your order number, okay?
I finally understand.
They're very helpful with that. It took them
Waiting to kill
about a day and a half to get back to me, because of it being busy right
I
now.
was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you.
And the main reason I ordered myself some stuff is I ordered 2 things that have embroidery on it for myself, and I wanted to see if I needed to edit it or how it turned out. Because when Becca ordered her raincoat, the logo of mine is embroidered, and I had to approve the change that they made because they couldn't get it to look right.
I love you.
So I have a work shirt. It's and I appreciate it. I'm just letting you know.
What is it?
Because I'm very patient, as you know. But when I order shit, I'm always like looking to see where it's at.
She's talking to me.
But like I ordered on my page, I've got that polo with Stinky's face here. I ordered that specifically so I could wear it whenever I have to go out for work, because I thought that would be cool.
Okay, hero.
And you don't know how much I appreciate the support.
Set me free.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
Thank you. I try to be.
You'll have to protect yourself now.
I try to
Don't
be
trust anyone.
Yeah.
as
If I can't
interactive
stop Metal Gear, this
and
whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
make it make something
Might
that
not
I
need
would
again.
want to watch, if that makes sense.
I'll hang on to my codec.
Since I just
I wanna
live,
keep
you know,
helping.
play video games, I don't
leave
make
anytime.
videos really.
Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Because as I've gotten older, and before I actually started streaming, I primarily watch content creators on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of Let's Plays, but I watch a lot of like user created stuff.
Snake!
Like
What was she fighting for?
I'm actually
What am I fighting for?
kind of friends with this
What are
creator on
you
YouTube,
fighting
and I
for?
love his content. It's 616 Entertainment. Ian's a good
If we make
dude.
it through this, I'll tell you.
He makes very entertaining stuff.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Mm-hmm. I remember one of the first people to suggest that I should start doing it. Ironically, it was my brother's ex-wife. And I'd thought about doing it for a while. I just didn't know the exact way to go about it and yada yada yada. And honestly, the reason I've improved so much and am comfortable with it and have stuck with it and have gotten all this stuff with it, it's because of old Sleepy in there, my awesome fiance. She's supported me from me just being like, I think I'm gonna start streaming. She's always been there like, yo, do it.
Sad story. We shouldn't have turned our backs on the Kurds after the Gulf War.
Listen, we're not responsible for her choices. Everyone decides their own fate, no matter where they were born. Words like fate, karma, it's just an excuse for giving up if you ask me.
Snake.
I don't agree with you. Maybe if she hadn't been born on a battlefield, she might have had a happier, more fulfilling life. She might not have turned into a killer. As long as the strategy of nuclear deterrence continues, nuclear weapons may be reduced, but they will never be eliminated.
Facts.
If you think about it, nuclear reduction does not mean much without elimination as the ultimate goal. I used to work in the DIA. I figured the only way to achieve nuclear elimination was to work from the inside to convince them of the ineffectiveness of the deterrence theory.
Didn't work, did
Seems
it?
like you're pretty focused on that issue.
Victims of nuclear radiation.
Oh, this is where she talks about Chernobyl.
And I have seen a lot of it. I have seen more than enough of it. I was born and raised in Pripyat, Ukraine. I was 10 years old on that day, April 26th, 1986.
You don't mean...
Yes, Chernobyl. That is the day.
This was the
that
first
changed
time I
my
ever
life
learned about
and
Chernobyl.
Thousands of other lives. I lived
Because
just 3
after hearing this, I
kilometers
looked it
north
up,
of
and then I asked my dad about it first, then I looked it up.
600,000 to 700,000 people were evacuated. Over 650,000 children suffered the effects of radiation poisoning.
Same. Like,
1986,
before I started doing this, I never, like, interacted while I played video games. I was just like,
and many others like them who
or
helped
fuck, you know,
in the
or
cleanup
like
died a
that,
few
but
years later
never
from
really
radiation
talked or threw my 2 cents in there or anything like that. So I've slowly
of all nuclear
increased
weapons
that, and I think
before they cause more
gotten
misery,
better at it.
before they destroy the delicate environment that keeps us alive.
And it's thanks to Becca telling me to
I
quit
will
being
not
quiet and
allow
talk.
this pain and anxiety to pass
For
on to
somebody
yet
that
another
talks as much as I
generation.
do, like, it's different doing it, you know, on camera, live, even if nobody's there.
The entrance to the
It's even
underground
weirder when
maintenance
people
base
are there,
is
you know?
in the north of the snowfield. I'll be watching, Snake.
Pervert.
Master, you and I, we're nothing more than dogs, are we?
That's not like you, Snake. Don't let what Sniper Wolf said bother you. Listen, there's not a soldier alive that doesn't question himself. And if there is one, he's nothing more than a murderer. But someone like Wolf, a soldier who's looking for nothing more than their own death, is no good to anyone either. Once she started to look for death, it was all over. That's how you'll end up too, Snake.
He's not wrong. You are, definitely. I always say I'm an introverted extrovert. How many jabs do I have? Only 3. Whoops. Seriously. Fine, I'll use fucking chaff. It's because we are. I mean, basically, I can talk to anybody I meet about anything. But then I also have, I also get social anxiety, and I get drained from talking so much. If that makes sense. Cardboard books. What does that one say? Oh, well, I forgot I'm playing this version, so I can't see what it says. Funny thing, I played this so much as a kid, I didn't realize that when you use the cardboard boxes here, that the trucks would take you to different areas. When I first learned that, I was like, and I also didn't know about this until I acquired the official strategy guide.
Huh?
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message to me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Sound travels better.
Yeah, because like one of the last times I saw you at AWA,
The entrance to the
I think I was dealing with a lot of social anxiety because I was off my anxiety medication. Granada. Yeah, that AWA was not a lot of fun for me. Not just because of that, other things, but primarily because of that, honestly. Yep, this is the one with the mines. I'm gonna come back for that. I don't even remember what's in there. I've heard it's really gone downhill. Wouldn't know. Alright, so how am I supposed to swap the disc in this one? Oh shit! That was cool. That was cool as hell. I guess I was supposed to press start. Mine was for, you know, that's when I was dating Kat, so it was to go see her somewhat. And then it was, yeah, just to have a break and stuff. But, I don't know. It's just... and got to see people who, not you, because I met you years before AWA, but an excuse to see people who I thought were friends, but they weren't friends, if that makes sense. No! I am not dying. I'm gonna fight Wolf again. I'm not having a game over. Knew I should have saved. Nobody saw that. Well, now I can skip all the cutscenes. I don't want a game over on this because I'm playing on very easy. I mean, come on. Do the music. Oh, when you do get your shirt, see if you can tag my my Facebook page in it. Oh, hi, Iron Mike. You're Groot, huh? Let's see if I do better this go around. It's very kind of you. Thank you, Wes. seriously. I was hoping I was gonna do better against her this time, but I guess not. Man, I wish mine. Hell yeah. Yeah, get a picture of you posting it. Use the hashtag keep being awesome, okay? It moves so slow. You don't have to do that one, but thank you. Come on. Ah, you son of a bitch! She's gonna make me use all my diazepam. Come on. Boom. I think I did a little bit better that time. Could be wrong. Oh, actually, I'll need Jeff. Oh yeah, definitely. One of those, I ain't got time for your shit, Sniper Wolf. And I hate that that name is that terrible reaction YouTuber. I can't stand her. Not just because what she did to a content creator I like, she's just, ugh, she's cringe. Okay, so that's the way in. That's level 7. I think the digital camera is dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You can use a PSG-1 to save Meryl. Hurry up and rescue her. See, I always fell off the side there no matter what whenever I played it originally. I'm gonna save right before though.
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute?
There we go. He's a phantom. He's a vent. Bang. A cardboard box. Bitch. No, I haven't. I've never been around wherever they've done like a Metal Gear reunion or anything like that. But you bet your ass you know I would love to meet David Hayter. And so you know very well I would love to. I've gotten to meet, like, I'll say one of my top tier voice actors, Steve Blum, and I've got his autograph. But like he's up there as well. I'd say him. Hell, I got to meet Crispin Freeman the first ever Comic-Con I went to when I met you, and Kyle Hebert, and Johnny Young Bosch. Hell, I'd even settle for a fucking cameo from David Hayter.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Nick, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Well, we know how Bash the Stampede feels about suicide. Very. I didn't get to get his autograph there because Nicole actually got that for me at another convention. She got him to sign my box set of Bebop and my movie insert, but I did actually get to talk for a second. I was so mad about the cutoff and everything for him, for the whole group. Want to see something funny? Using the D-pad instead of analog stick this time. Should slightly help with that problem. Oh, that's awesome. So jealous. I met him when he was walking up to the tables. So I really didn't get to interact. Plus I didn't want to bother him, you know? He's a busy man. You know, being the voice of like 800,000 awesome characters, including the English version of Chimaru. I remember I did get a photo with Johnny Young Bosch and Kyle Hebert. And I went to Kyle Hebert's panel. That was so cool because he did the Great Saiyaman quotes. And I love the Great Saiyaman. Not many people do, but I do. Because he's that cringy. Steam! Nice! That's dope as hell, dude. Yay, stinger! That's what I needed. Speaking of which, you know, I bought Devil May Cry 5, never finished it because something else, or like I just wasn't in the right mindset for it at the time. You know how that can be. And I've got the PS5 version upgrade for free. Just haven't played it. What's wrong with me? A lot. Oh yeah, this is where I have that long battle and everything. Where the guy goes, hoo, 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 hoo. Okay, so it's the next floor that the mines are at. I'll wear the body armor.
There he is.
I always remember the third guy.
Damn.
Why did I unequip my gun? Get out of prone! This game still holds up in a lot of aspects. Controls are not them. That's one thing I can honestly say I'm glad I never really did much, because that is an expensive hobby. The handful of times I did it was primarily because somebody needed me in a group, and it was primarily Nicole, and she took care of all of that stuff for me. Thank you. That was one of my favorite ones to do, honestly, because I love and I'm wearing these for that. Anyways. And that was definitely one of my favorites to do, because I love Kotetsu. I still haven't watched season 2 of that. Have you? I'd say he was one of my favorites I did. Leon, of course. And Jean Kirstein, definitely. I still haven't watched the final act of Attack on Titan. I really should. But our TV in the living room, because we use an Xfinity streaming box that they gave us for free with the internet, it doesn't have Crunchyroll on it for some reason. just our TV and, excuse me, TV in the bedroom. I can watch it on the computer, but I'm typically in here for work and then streaming. It's because most white-haired characters are badass. I always wanted to cosplay as Snake or Raiden, but that sneaking suit would have been hella expensive. And I can't make that shit. Nor was I gonna pay somebody because it wouldn't be cheap. And I don't want to try to shortchange somebody, you know what I mean? It's like they always say, if you're good at something, never do it for free. I'd love to do Snake or Boss. Love to. Snake's one reason why I always wanted a beard. Him and, honestly, my dad. So my dad always had one. For the longest, I always had like the Metal Gear Solid 2 Solid Snake beard that was just like the straight line and shit. Since work wouldn't let me grow a full one. And then hell, I got in trouble for even having that. What's funny is my brother, who is nothing like me at all, that's the one he said he would like to do. Just because my brother loved Solidus Snake. Like, I always thought he was badass. My brother loved him. So we've had 2 restarts in less than an hour. And those are the only 2 times I've ever gotten, like, game over, too. It's because I'm being sloppy. Alright, Brandon, remember, play more mines. Even though you put these on for that reason, you thought you could get past them for some reason. Is that a ration? Yep. Should be fighting Raven soon. This is where we have the long conversation with Master.
Metal Gear is straight down.
Mm-hmm.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past
Master Liquid. Crows.
What?
What's funny?
Crows here. There were crows around
if you
from
get
before,
corrected on
but for
this,
some reason
they say
started
ravens.
to really increase in number around the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it
Ooh,
could
they
mean.
spelled weird wrong.
As long as this...
Chernobyl. I was so glad when they put the fast forward button.
There are a lot of crows around here.
Watch.
Those aren't crows. Those are northern ravens. The Inuit and other Native Americans worship northern ravens as creator deities. Some say that ravens have the power to predict death. The great poet Marlowe wrote about them in the 16th century. Thus, like the sad presaging raven
Itachi Uchiha
tolls the sick man's passport in her hollow beak, and in the shadow of the silent night doth shake contagion from her sable wings.
That's pretty gloomy, Master.
Yeah.
By the way,
What?
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
Turn the monitor off.
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Lies.
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Nani?
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Dum dum dum. Now it's time to get awkward.
Colonel, where's Naomi?
I'm right here, Snake. What is it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Forget it.
Strange.
Snake, by now those terrorists have finished their launch preparations. Stop wasting time.
Pretty much. Well, let's see if they say ravens.
If you take that elevator down, you'll wind up in the warehouse. Metal Gear's underground maintenance base is just past there. There were ravens around from before, but for some reason they started to really increase in number around the same time that Foxhound came to the base. It's really weird. I wonder what it could mean.
Alright, let's see. I want the elevator to reach the bottom, and then I gotta go pee, and then I'm gonna take on Vulcan Raven. I can shoot them, but that's not cool. There we go. Starting to do the pee-pee dance. Alright, I'll be right back, friendos. Don't go nowhere. Alright, let's deal with some Raven territory, where snakes don't belong in Alaska, and he will not let me pass. Send him a message. Whew, I also had to check on stuff in the dishwasher. C4. Do-do-do. Am I hallucinating?
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Cool.
Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you.
Is that tonight or tomorrow?
In your veins. Your ancestors.
And thank you for letting me know, Sarah.
Barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows.
Tomorrow.
Family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes
Exactly.
are not the best of
Yeah, I
friends.
thought so tomorrow.
Nevertheless,
Thanks for letting me
you will
know.
make a
Because I was
worthy
originally going to take
adversary.
Stinky to the dog park tomorrow because she's got a lot of pent up energy.
You
But
know of the
I'm going
World
to try
Eskimo
Monday.
Indian Olympics?
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right.
But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just
plain killing.
Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
He's like, yeah, about that. Blood advisories? Oh, geez. What the hell? Why? Why? Let's see. Is this the one I want? Let me see. It's a lot of rain. Damn. Jeez. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be starting around 8 a.m. and then going well into the evening. And also until about 6. Cool. The day I start back for work. And I also said, yeah, I can go work and cover for somebody. It's no problem, because I'm only working half a day. God, look at his field of vision.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers.
Oh!
During the Cold War, he trained in Russia with the Bimpov, the Soviet Special Forces. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven, Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, thanks to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
Good old Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm Vulcan gun. You usually see them mounted on fireplanes. You can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mincemeat of you.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In
Cool.
any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him from the sides or behind.
Or I could use a stinger.
It looks like Raven is holding an M61A1 20mm multi-turreted machine gun. They are usually mounted on F-16s.
It's probably from the two F-16s that Liquid shot down.
Per minute, and it is accurate too. If you come at him from the front, he'll turn you into borscht.
Good old beet soup.
That room is still under construction because their main priority was to finish Metal Gear's underground base. But the good thing is, with all those containers, it should be easy to hide, right?
Maybe.
That place is right in the middle of the permafrost. Just like the name says, it never melts. I've heard over 85% of Alaska is permafrost. It's extremely
I wouldn't
cold
remember.
there, Snake. If you don't hurry, your sea rations will freeze. One way to prevent your sea rations from freezing is to hold them close to your body by equipping them.
Okay. What are you and Jonathan up to, Sarah? Demon spaghetti, my knee's weak. Oh, cool. Sounds like fun. Becca's in sleepy land right now. I told her to take a nap because she feels fine. She just feels a little disoriented today. It's the best way I can put it. So why does my radar work down here? I'm gonna kill him with claymores. I never really fight him with claymores. Secret projects, eh? Like developing a new Metal Gear? Are you here? The end. Killed him primarily with claymore mines.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
That's mean. I think you're a pretty cool guy.
But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take
This security card.
It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know.
Okay.
Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
The man who you saw die before your eyes.
Why me?
What is it?
Good old decoy octopus.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
No way.
He was a master of disguise.
Was he too turtly enough for the turtle
Copied
club?
his subjects down to the blood.
Which is terrifying to think of.
So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death.
But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint.
Okay.
You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
You solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Snake.
I'll be watching
In the natural
you.
world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Yay! Raven.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What
What
about
about
Naomi?
Damn.
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
Nani?
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one.
Uh-huh.
But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yeah,
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
maybe.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
La 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 la.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Bruh.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have
Campbell.
anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Anyways.
we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I mean,
knew it.
we
You're
can.
hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
Also, where did she come from and where will she go, and if she can do the Cotton Eye Joe.
I don't have any time
Oh,
left for
thanks,
you.
baby. Thank you. I thought you were napping. Snake's gonna carry that. My rations frozen? No. I wasn't here long enough. Oh! Did you just wake up? Nice! Did you have a good nap? Sarah's here working on some secret projects, she said. Alright, let's get a look at Big Bad Booty Daddy Rex. Yep, she is. But she'll see it on the screen.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it.
Tell her to wake her ass
First,
up.
the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
A madman is threatening the world with a nuclear weapon. I guess that's what I should worry about now.
Yeah.
That stuff that is flowing in those ditches on the first floor must be radioactive nuclear wastewater.
Cool,
You
cool, cool,
better
cool, cool.
stay away from it. You are already exposed enough just by being in that area. Any further exposure could be fatal.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, though, to do that for all your coworkers.
Processing facility. It must be some other kind of nuclear material that is leaking, besides the dismantled nuclear warheads. Probably spent nuclear fuel or something.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
Smart.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards. Nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
Nuh-uh.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Are you some kind of hacker?
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup.
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Thanks. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. You know what? Just for being an asshole. No. Nuclear waste. Nuclear waste. I'm running in. Nuclear waste. Nuclear waste. Waste that's nuclear. Nuclear waste. Waste that's nuclear. Let's see. Do. Hey Rex, you look schmifty. Looks a lot like Sahelanthropus.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
You're right,
Okay.
Bliss.
Keep trying.
I always thought Rex's back kind of looked like a turtle. A little red truck hauling a Christmas tree? What the hell? Again, you know I don't go on there. I occasionally watch reels, but that's very randomly when I do. It has to be something that I'm interested in, or the dude that's like, I learned this in my 30s. That guy.
Snake.
And the guy who does covers of like cartoon openings and stuff.
Great.
So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found
not
it
yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
I mean, more
Find
likely.
out how to override it yet?
Not
No.
yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Alright, where's the guard? He's over there. There's always one guard here.
Snake,
Did you find it?
no. I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
It looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Cool. Snake, did you like my sunglasses? There's Liquid.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device.
Yes,
Launch anytime.
good.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No.
No.
There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Nani?
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Dum dum dum.
And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese.
Dum
What do you think that
dum.
will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us.
Yeah.
Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders.
The United States of Russia.
The president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president.
Yeah.
So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis
Not
might not have been
really.
affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
No.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or
No.
maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the
Golukovich.
Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear, and the
He'll
new
get Metal
nuclear
Gear.
weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted.
Yeah.
Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
Yeah.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here.
Oh,
Since
indeed.
Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place
Outer Heaven. It's Big Boss's dream.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's
Yay.
top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Yeah.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one.
Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right.
Room temperature, cold, and then hot as fuck.
Left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Bang.
That.
Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
The only thing I'm really allergic to is bleach.
Bulletproof glass.
no
The
way
vapors
in.
make me sick.
I'll enjoy
Becca's
watching
allergic
you
to
die.
medical tape, adhesive, tetracycline, and beeswax. I know you probably didn't need the first two, but
Got to get that key.
beeswax. Yeah, no problem. I didn't mean to go there. Haha, he can't get me! I hope a rat doesn't end up with it like it has before for me. Cool, I got a bomb. Thanks, Ocelot. Hey, Barack, how's it going, dude? So, crap. That means a rat probably took it. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, bud.
The terrorists are finished inputting the detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to re-input.
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
The mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
That's what I needed, not the thermal. Oh, there it is. You played anything new recently, dude? Let's see. that's cool. I mean, I'm playing the Japanese director's cut version of the original Metal Gear Solid. I'm gonna be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage either later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah. There we go. Passcode confirmed.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1.
Oh, nice.
Now, PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Becca and I have been watching this show called Chicago Fire. But I've been just watching like stuff on YouTube and stuff in between. I haven't really been watching much stuff because I haven't really had I mean, I've had some downtime, but not a lot. Not complaining by any means. It's like yesterday I had to do a bunch of running around everywhere for her and myself. And then Thursday I cleaned up and put together an ottoman. I've got to freeze the key. I've got to freeze the key. I've got to freeze the key. Look at that junk. So more or less the same with the exception of you watching Hilda and us watching Chicago Fire. Gotta get this car to freeze. Any day now.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either.
Yeah.
That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Okay.
Now freeze that key. Get somewhere cold.
Thanks, Liquid. I feel you. I actually had to move stuff around on my PS5's hard drive last night because I'm gonna be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage and I don't know how much free space I need. So I'm gonna install it after this stream when I beat Metal Gear. I also downloaded Control, like Complete Edition, whatever you want to call it. Since it takes place in the same universe as Alan Wake, it's not necessarily essential, but it kind of helps lead into Alan Wake 2. So I wanted to try and play that before I get Alan Wake 2 down the road.
What was that noise?
Hell yeah. 3 times in 5 days. Why specifically 3 times? PAL code confirmed.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
I gotcha. That one guard I have to say I eliminate so many times in this game. That poor guard. Just like his dad, Snake is the slowest fucker on ladders. I wonder if there's any chaffs up there. Ah, there's traps there though. Oh yeah, I forgot there's guards here now. And they move Vulcan Raven's Vulcan cannon gun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I was waiting on this.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
What do you want?
But I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
Good for
He's
you.
the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
Okay.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No.
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details,
Okay.
but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
Yeah.
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Okay.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask him myself.
Colonel.
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah. Quit being a coward, Liquid. All right. So there are Claymore mines still here. Those bastards. Time for Naomi to call. Or maybe she calls on the next, I don't remember. Yep. So I know I'm supposed to heat the key right now, but okay. I want to do something else first. Because there's a level 7 door. That's funny. Where's that door? Whee! Let's see, do I need to swap the disc? Nope. Okay, where's the level 7? Is that over here? Yep. That's all that was in here? That was not worth it. Oh, it's the Popo. Dum dum. Honestly, I don't know why they call him Solid Snake as his code name. It's just been like that since the MSX version. I can tell you why they call Liquid Liquid. It's because he's the opposite of Solid, Liquid. But I can tell you why it's called Metal Gear Solid. The reason they called it Metal Gear Solid instead of Metal Gear 3 is because Solid was to indicate the use of 3D polygons, thus making the character Solid. You make a great point and funny joke. That was good, my man. That was good. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Alright, so I'm gonna pee and then we'll continue. Don't go nowhere. Appreciate you staying around. Oh well, you did a good job, my man. All right. Let's continue this so I'm not rushing or anything, but I'm trying to beat this kind of soon because of how Becca's recovery is going. She doesn't stay up really past 7 or so. So I want to make sure I beat this in time. Because we're gonna watch a movie tonight like normal, and I don't want to keep her up later than need to, you know what I mean? What does Fortnite and a black hole have in common? They both suck. Go ahead and call Naomi.
Snake, can you hear me? It's
Naomi.
Naomi.
Naomi?
What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right
I'm good
now.
like that.
I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
Calm down.
I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Gray Fox.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Boss.
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom.
Okay. I do like this part, and she gets captured and then put back under arrest. But I'm gonna skip it because it takes a while, and I do remember it very well. Dr. Clark, blah blah blah. Come on. She's been removed, blah blah blah. Cool. Okay, still hot. Gotta put some pep in my step. Let's go. You can't see me. My time is now. My health and everything good. Let's go! Relay PlayStation. Let's go! Come on.
What was that noise?
There we go. Yeah, I used to play so many Flash games back in the day, man. It is sad that Flash went away. The ultimate betrayal.
Palcode number 3 confirmed. Palcode entry complete. Detonation code activated.
Oh, why? Oh, that's cool.
Ready for launch.
I activated it.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found
That's
the key,
cool.
and even activated the warhead
'Cause,
for
like,
us, too. I really
Game
must
and internet
express
preservation
my
is
gratitude.
important.
Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
Dum-dum.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief.
How dare.
Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just
Yep.
to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case,
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox dye vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
What the? The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell,
You're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake,
Me,
you've been
dear
talking to-
brother.
Me, dear brother.
Dun 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 dun.
Liquid. How the...
Oh, cool.
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Thanks. Oh, I gotta call Otacon.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Snake, I'm opening the door.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
And now it's time for the goofy as hell music when you see Liquid. Because he's right there. Yeah, you can see him on the camera. Did you like my sunglasses?
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Damn.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily.
Okay.
And you performed quite well, I must say.
See what I mean?
The boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought
She was.
But it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus.
That's how that works.
It's true that the Armstech President and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be.
In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him.
I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
No. You should have just shot him. Any source on TV nonsense.
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious.
I got you. It's like anytime they like mention the title or anything.
Honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
How do I stop it?
How do I stop it?
Oh, I will, Sarah. I will. You don't have to worry about that. Liquid's going down, down. Blah, 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 blah. He's going down, swinging. Number one with a bullet. Let's hear the battle roar. This dick. Now where's Gray Fox?
There! Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away!
Hurry! Get away!
Great Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
He's so badass.
Fox, why?
Why?
What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can.
His story is so sad.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No.
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too.
Pretty
I
fucked
felt
up.
so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience.
But
Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
But
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
and he doesn't.
There you are!
We're
Okay.
just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours?
How strong
Are you just
is?
going to sit by and watch him die?
A corner fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Conk.
Impressive!
You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox.
But now you're
Vanish!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox!
Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
It's no good. I can't do it.
Now! In front of you,
I can't do it.
I can finally die.
Can't do it.
After that,
Can't do it.
Yeah.
taken from the battle.
Dr. Clark.
I am truly alive.
Not truly dead.
An undying shadow in a world of light.
Can't do it.
But soon, it
Can't do it.
finally end.
Goodbye, Gray Fox.
Die!
Fox!
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake,
Farewell.
farewell.
Blue screen. That means death. There's the battle cry.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself.
Dick.
Die!
You bitch. need to find. Ah, there's a ration. Perfect. Come on. I didn't even use the lock on. Oh, bastard. I've never even heard of that. Pirates.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
And there it sits until Metal Gear Solid 4. I won't die as long as you live. Oh, okay.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid. You're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Okay.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish.
When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued. We were desired. But things, are different now.
Yeah.
With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
Always been liars and hypocrites running the
We're
world.
losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
Maybe
But
once.
as long as there are people,
Maybe.
there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray
You enjoy
Why did you
all
come
the
here?
killing.
Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
Only because there's a non-lethal. There's not a non-lethal option.
Your face when you did it. It was filled with the
Joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created? Let's see. Did they change any of this footage?
Les
Enfants terribles.
The terrible children. That's what the project was called.
Yeah.
It started in the 1970s.
Led by Major
Their plan
Zero.
was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But
boo-hoo.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they
haven't changed it, so Konami lied.
60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became
I love them.
the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes
He's
as ours.
very eccentric, and I love him.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
Really?
And that was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
Dump, dump, dump.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success?
They were
Don't be a fool.
failure.
They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
Nope.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem.
Go on.
Signs of symmetry. So do I.
So do you.
That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
Hey man, I appreciate you hanging out. If you're tired, go to bed. Like I said, it might be you'll be asleep, so it won't matter to you if I stream some more later. But it just depends. But if anything, I'll be back tomorrow around my normal time for Sunday.
Your genes are ordering you to save
Yeah, get some rest, dude. I appreciate you hanging though.
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
But you can't
and then
reproduce.
I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
Solid and liquid are intentionally sterile.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
No.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Cool.
Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, we have no past.
I'm the same
no
way.
Future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No.
It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do?
Cover it
Colonel,
up.
answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, P-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
Cool.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
He doesn't give a
The
shit.
Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Yep.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission.
What you gonna do,
If I
Ben
issue an
10's
order
grandpa?
to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Yeah.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You
Yeah.
better get out of there, Snake.
They're not really
Are you
nice.
sure? It'll be bad for you.
Alright, when
Don't
does
worry.
Jim Houseman
It's the
pop
least
on?
I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell
There he
has
is.
been relieved
He looks like
of duty.
Charlton Heston to me.
This is the Secretary of Defense,
Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed
Or
under
Nixon.
arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man.
Yeah.
He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You
Bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
No.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man.
Seeing as how the president is
I
solid
have
as.
complete authority here.
I doubt it.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
What scientist?
The DARPA chief is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less
And
about what happens to
Snake's
everybody
dad's
else, huh?
friend.
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data.
No.
Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s.
Well, fuck you
Our
too.
country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
He's only in this one scene.
There's no way out for us.
Okay.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Have at you, Snake.
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Okay. My audio was distorted for a minute.
Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle.
No, it won't.
This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Cool. Come on.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
No, it won't. Because it doesn't kill you.
Have at you, Snake.
Just in case I fall off.
Snake, are you okay? Win, Snake, win!
I'll do my best. My audio is acting weird. There we go. Hopefully that helps.
Nice shot!
Hey, he's got my kick from 2.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Oh yeah, the spear.
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, you bitch. Dude, get up. Oh no! There's less than 30 seconds left. Bye! See you in hell, Liquid.
Meryl.
Where'd the bomb go?
Meryl?
She's fine. I survived the torture.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl, are you okay?
He's
Are
definitely.
you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't give in to the torture.
Blah,
Torture?
blah, blah.
And things even worse than that.
Like what?
I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Yeah.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like you were there with me. It
No.
gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me realize something.
What's that?
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
Hmm.
And that hope
That looks interesting.
kept me alive. Snake,
Come on.
I wanted to see you again.
No.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
I better answer it. It's Otacon.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon,
Yeah.
good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news too.
What's that?
We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there
Yeah.
a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface.
Okay.
There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
Cool,
How
cool, cool,
about the
cool.
security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon,
Don't worry. I'm
Yeah.
staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
Nuh-uh.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
It's Otacon.
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
No,
Yeah.
for me.
And I don't want it to be in vain.
Just me.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl.
Brandon.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
It's that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
My sneaking suit.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Looking good, Snake.
Hurry! Looking good, Snake.
Hurry!
Hurry!
No guns. No guns.
I'll drive.
Damn!
Damn!
I said camera.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
I'm trying. Whee!
Fire the machine gun with your weapon. Snake, hold on.
We're at the finale. Like I told Becca, probably around 6:30.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go. We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Yeah, no.
You did it, Snake.
I can shoot this in first person? Oh shit! Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet.
Snake! It's not over yet!
Brother, you have a good night, man.
Liquid!
I remember I used to lose so much at this part. This is really hard to control, because you have to hold it like this.
Look, Snake, daylight.
We're gonna crash! Alright, here's the finale. Woo!
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl,
Yeah.
can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake!
It's not over yet.
Snake!
Box! Die, 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 die. Kojima, one of Kojima's biggest regrets, killing Liquid.
If he's dead, that means...
I'm dead.
Don't say it, Snake.
Okay.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Alright. I'm gonna skip most of this because the Secretary of Defense was arrested. They stopped the air raid. They kiss and make up, so to speak. And he tells them to go get Otacon. And Snake wants a copy of all their transmission. Naomi's like, live your life. She tells, Snake tells her about Frank Yeager dying. Doesn't tell her the truth. And he's like, Liquid died from Fox die. When am I gonna die? And then we have this.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from.
Where did I go? Cotton Eye
I
Joe.
thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was.
Yeah.
Who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers.
I mean, it could.
The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny.
Potential.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important.
Yeah.
The important thing is that you choose
Life.
and then live. Don't you think, Snake?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. From here on, I'm going to just live.
That's a good idea.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works.
Yeah.
Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
You're welcome.
Look, I found this.
Infinite ammo.
Let's keep it. As a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Yeah.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Not you.
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
Hell.
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
Hell, Dave. That's a good one.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
life.
Yeah.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it.
No.
I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too?
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything.
Yeah.
It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
Oh. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out.
I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
It doesn't work out. All right. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destruction power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima bomb. In January 93, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads from 3,000 to 3,500 each nation by December 31st, 2000. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world, if not more. Yeah, because that's only the ones that they tell us about. Can I skip the credits? I don't know if they'll let me. Trying to skip credits, but not work. Because I want to get my end screen. I'm gonna mute this then, just in case. Come on. I guess I can't. So now we're gonna deal with just me rambling for a minute. Cool, I beat it at 6:30, roughly, like I said probably would happen. And then we've got the credits and then the two post-credit scenes, and then that's it. And then I'm gonna take Stinky out and we're gonna watch a movie. I don't know what it is. Becca picked it. So, yeah. Come on. Do-do-do! I know you can't hear the music, but yeah. It's really crackly. I did like this though, because it shows like footage from Alaska. It looks really cool. What the hell is that on the case? Thanks, Amazon. Let me see if that's the case. But yeah, I do like this footage. So Toyota. Yeah, it's crackly. It could be like they just didn't do good audio design for this, which is highly possible. Okay. And this is the best is yet to come, and I know this song is copyrighted. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. But thank you for hanging out with me. Like I've been saying, I'm not sure. I might start this tonight. I'm not sure. It just depends how I feel after we watch the movie and everything. But if anything, I'll definitely play it tomorrow. So, but I'll just play it by ear. So, yeah. Also got a pee. No surprise to anybody that knows me. Come on. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Da 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 da. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, man. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. 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 All right. Okay, I should be able to unmute it now. So there we go. That should be good. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yeah. All right, let's hear the phone call.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive.
Yep.
The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Guy should become activated soon. Right on schedule.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data.
Yeah.
No, sir. My cover is intact.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who I really am.
Because you're a quadruple agent.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
Because.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all.
Snake was the inferior one.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
How dare?
Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world.
Also, it's such a kiss ass.
No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman?
No way.
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
How dare. Alright, trophy should pop for the bandana as well. Or not. What? Do I not get the bandana? Okay. Interesting. I guess you don't get it on that. But anywho, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Barack, Wes, Becca, Sarah. I thank you and I appreciate you all. Everybody else that was there and, you know, didn't say anything or whatnot, totally cool. But I might be back in a couple hours. I might just be back tomorrow. Who knows? But anywho, don't forget to take, have a good night, Sarah. Don't forget to take care of yourself and keep being awesome, okay? Later.